Oh, it's way too early.
Seems like today I'm looking back. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
So today I'm tattooing this image on the arm of the guy that invited us to the biker rally. He is also a vendor there, he and his wife, and he wanted that tattoo. So they're coming over today to get it done, which makes for a long day for me, sorta, because I need to get all my equipment ready and set up since I don't have an office space yet to keep it all in. So that's what I'm up to today. Yesterday I dyed Cinnamon's hair and also my own, and I gave her a haircut. She just needed some pampering and TLC, so we just spent yesterday chilling and hanging out and taking care of her. So I went jet black with my hair this time, opposite of Tara. Tara, your hair looks great over the video. I guess I just don't see what you were nitpicking about with your hair, but I love dyeing mine black about twice a year. So the death penalty, do I have an opinion on it? Ultimately, I disagree in it, but I definitely see that point where people don't change necessarily just because they were imprisoned for what they did. And maybe they learned something, maybe they didn't, maybe they are really innocent. It's really a tough call, but I also believe everybody is here and doing what they are supposed to be doing, even if it's kind of being done to them, and not completely understanding why it happens. Their soul kind of signed up for that role before they were reincarnated. So that's kind of my belief. So I do see wrongness in it. I also see where people are coming from, and I don't have a steadfast, opinion on the subject. It's something that I've really never thought about. Where did I meet Callie? I really have no idea. Did we have a class together? You definitely look familiar from high school, but I just can't place it. Where did we actually meet? Can you answer that question? Obsessions. I try really hard not to obsess over anything. I'm sort of obsessed right now with finding a office space for tattooing, something cheap, something I can keep all my gear in and just do appointments. So obsessions to me come and go. My brain will get really distracted on a certain subject and almost becomes obsessed with it for a while, just as long as it takes to get that project completed. When I get something on my mind, I really have to do something with it, whether it's an image that I need to draw or a song that I'm hearing. I'll need to write it or sing it or record a little melody so that I can remember it. So I guess those are my obsessions. It's just the creativeness that flows through my brain that I need to grab onto. I hold onto it and I have to right away put it down on something so that I can remember it and play with it some more. I want to save Jamie's heritage question for next week because I know what I am on my mom's side completely and 100%, but when it comes to my dad's side, I know what makes 1% of that half of me. So I'm going to need to do some research that I haven't done yet, and then I'll get back with you ladies next week on my heritage. Janelle had asked me which was my favorite tattoo that I've done so far, and I would have to say that it was the Fantasia goldfish that I did for my ex-husband Kenneth's little sister Lacey. in exchange for babysitting money. It was a really nice size piece, pretty big and really colorful with not the complete black outline around it. Her fins were transparent and kind of veiled across her face and around her body, and she was like really beautiful and kind of sensual, but kind of cartoony in the same way. I mean, she did come from Fantasia, but that was my favorite part of Fantasia, so I was really excited to get an opportunity to tattoo that on somebody. It's still my favorite piece, even though it was one of my firsts. And let's see, like, for tattoos that I just really enjoy doing, it would have to be the big, bright, bold, colorful ones. I like doing color pieces without the black outline necessarily. I love just putting color in there to represent the shading instead of using gray or black ink to do the shading. It feels kind of muddy to me when artists do that. Some of them are great at it, but I have not perfected that gray shading yet. So I tend to go for the colorful pieces, and I love doing the colorful pieces. I love doing script work as well. I've had lots of props on my black work staying really nice and bold and black. So the script word writing stuff is something else that I enjoy doing for people. So I think I'll end there this week, but if somebody could just like point me in the right direction to topics so I can find where you guys are picking these topics from, I would love to do one for next week. Callie, I will see you on Monday, and I hope everybody has an amazing weekend.